Stay put, my boy, the train is on its way. I said stay put, my boy, each dog has its day. Stay put.
Don't fuck with me, fellas!
She called me a bitch, it's been years how I spot her. Seen how much of a bitch I be, buried her soul. When I blocked her, I contemplate they mental health, but for sure I be no doctor. I bet he will still fuck a lame, I doubt that will ever change. Is there any hope as I sit up at the end of this bed? Tired of the re-up, covers got me losing sleep instead. Thinking about little niggas with no education, no rap sequence, teeth fucked up. Don't know about insurance or family dentist. Piece of the sky opens up, he realizes enough for what he's born with, anger. Mixes it in one hell of a cup. At times I sit and ponder about the opportunities I never had. Even though I'm borrowing time, most niggas will never have. I guess 2020 is the golden year for me. 27 on my jersey claiming clarity. I gonna reach the mountaintop, you just wait and see. I'm coming back into myself, good vision and good health. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. Pick up my bags, I be free at last. Don't wanna hear another word.
Yo. What's the word, people? You know what it is. Bedtime Stories. Hey, feel like you're gonna have a fantastic episode today. We got a few things. We got Trump. We got people flooded out in Texas. And dude blew almost half his arm off, man. Hey, we gonna get into it. Say what's up to him, Brody.
You know, shout out to out west, shout out to Chicago, shout out to the fourth. It was a blast.
For sure, man.
That's a great pod, man. Let's do it.
Let's get to it.
Make a dollar, be a guy, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a guy, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Hey
man, if anybody know, man, what the hell is actually going on with Cardi B and Diggs? You know, we gonna get to that for sure, man. See what's going on with them.
Keep your head up. Gotta chase your dreams out the paper. Over time, things change. So much bloodshed, it's a shame. Don't know what the future holds. Humble, I remain. Don't replace fear where trust should be. Right here, shouldn't know what your left think. Don't compare the size, focus on your team. Can't be myself, won't be anything. Grant me peace, I've been patient. Trying to find solutions without foundation. One life, bet not waste it. Gotta adjust with the times, be adjacent. What's fair, not equal. In life, notice you get no sequel. Sometimes my soul feel conflicted, but I keep my head up, prevent from getting wet up. And times things get better, till then Glock and sweater. I wake up, make a dollar, be a guy.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. You know, we're gonna start off with Trump, man. We're gonna start off with Trump and his taxes on the people. Here's the thing with Trump. I don't think y'all fully understand, man. On the dream. I don't think y'all understand. Trump is not playing with people. And when I say people, I don't just mean like black people, man. Trump is not playing with seemingly other nations, countries, you know. And I want to read this real quick. So we starting off with Trump. It says Trump sets 25% tariffs on Japan and South Korea and new import taxes on 12 other nations. Now, for those of you who don't understand what that actually means, okay, it says that it's a 25%. Not even a 10% tax. A 10% tax will be enough. A 25% tax on goods imported from Japan and South Korea. Now, they mentioned the other parts, Malaysia, South Africa, but I want to do something real quick so that we understand what's going on. Okay. What does America get from Japan and North Korea? And I'm gonna
The
specifically
ample amount of
say,
stuff.
huh?
The ample amount of stuff.
Man, I mean, the list that I looked up, I'm talking about we get vehicles and transportation, machinery, mechanical appliances. This category encompasses a wide range of products, including industrial equipment, technology used in semiconductor fabrication, electrical and electronic equipment. The U.S. imports consumer electronics and components from Japan, pharmaceutical products, and other chemical goods, optical, photographic, technical, and medical apparatus. This includes items like cameras and medical imaging systems. So, and other manufacturing goods like, plastics, rubber, iron, steel. I mean, this is huge if you ask me, bro. And I'm gonna read the article just to give us a little bit more of a backstory on it. A little bit of the article before you give your take and I follow up. It says President Donald Trump on Monday set a 25% tax on goods imported from Japan and South Korea, as well as new tariff rates on a dozen other nations that will go into effect on August 1st. So this is around the corner. Trump provided notice by posting letters on Truth Social that were addressed to the leaders of the various countries. The letters warned them to not retaliate by increasing their own import taxes. Bro, Trump running this like what's the how Suge Knight was running Death Row, bro? Like telling them not to don't do none. We gonna charge you some more. You better not touch nothing.
Don't. He's running it with an iron fist.
Yeah,
He's running it with an iron fist.
I better not hear none. I better not see none change, nothing. Or else the Trump administration will further increase tariffs. Bro, this is some different shit, bro. Like Trump moving like a gangster, bro. If for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, then whatever number you choose to raise them by will be added onto the 25% that we charge. Trump wrote in the letters to Japanese Prime Minister, not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, and South Korean President Lee Jae-myung. The letters were not the final word for Trump on tariffs so much as another episode in a global economic drama in which he has placed himself at the center. His moves have raised fears that economic growth would slow to a trickle, if not make the U.S. and other nations more vulnerable to a recession. But Trump is confident that the tariffs are necessary to bring back domestic manufacturing and fund the tax cuts he signed into law last Friday. What you think about this, man?
Vince McMahon. That's what I think about when I see Trump moving like this. He remind me of Vince McMahon and the WWE entertainment business. World Wrestling Entertainment business. Trump is Trump is right now in a position where he's getting his get back for not winning double time, but he was supposed to win double time.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody that went against him, he just doing everything to go against what people wanna, he's DTP right now. And that means he's disturbing the peace. He's sending everything up in the airport right now. He's creating chaos. I don't know his end goal right now. I can't see it. I'm not sure why is he doing this. If this pushes us towards a recession, the community was already feeling like it's a recession right now. It's just going to amplify that feeling if this continues. He's been cutting a lot of Medicaid, cutting a lot of insurances for not just for the black community, but for just for the underserved community, which is kind of baffling to me, bewildering. I ponder on it from time to time. And I'm not sure what's going. I'm not sure, but it's Trump. I don't. It's Trump. Trump. He sees the bigger picture.
Yeah.
He knows he sees the bigger picture. So hopefully, may God be with him, and may God be with us all. Hopefully he sees something that we can't see.
Right.
You know, who am I to say? I'm just a man of the people, not
Not
above
above but
thee.
equal. Uh
I'm trying to find. Hey,
let me hold on. Let me read this. Let me read this. It says Trump has declared an economic emergency to unilaterally impose the taxes, suggesting they are remedies for past trade deficits, even though many U.S. consumers have come to value autos, electronics, and other goods from Japan and South Korea. Trump don't give a damn. All right. The Constitution grants Congress the power to levy tariffs under normal circumstances, though tariffs can also result from his executive branch investigations regarding national security risks. Trump's ability to impose tariffs through an economic emergency is under legal challenge, with the administration appealing a May ruling by the U.S. Court of International Trade that said the president exceeded his authority. I mean, they're saying it's unclear what he gains strategically against China. Another stated reason for the tariffs by challenging two crucial partners in Asia, Japan, and South Korea, what could counter China's economic health. These tariffs may be modified upward or downward depending on our relationship with our country, with your country. Trump wrote in both letters. Wow.
I mean, like I said, I believe it's something that we can't see, that he can't speak on, because it doesn't make sense from a business standpoint that we can see right now. But I believe down the line it would make sense. That's my only estimation for it. Regarding regarding the tariffs and just how he's moving about it. But I commend it because he has an unapologetic attitude about it, and he's for sure with his decision making. He's not hesitant, and sometimes the toughest decisions require the strongest willpower, and Trump has that for sure. Now his place his decision making may take us places and reach us heights.
Hold on, bro. Say it again. Say it again. You went on mute. Go ahead.
I said, his places may take us to certain heights. You know what I'm saying? It may take us places, but who knows if there'll be places that we want to
There
go.
you want to go.
Who
Right,
knows?
right. That's the thing. People talk about Trump all the time, but bro, like Trump said he was gonna take us places this year. He never said there would be places we wanted to go. So I hope that God has a better plan for us. I remember when I went overseas, bro.
Okay.
This was when I was in college, 2016, right? I went
That's
overseas,
right.
and people when I was overseas, there are people from other countries inside of the program. So for those of you who don't know, my bachelor's is in business marketing and management, right? So dealing with financial accounting, managerial accounting, corporate finance, customer supply intimacy, personalization, probability of stats, all that, right? All that jargon. So we go, and there are people from Germany in this program. It was a small study abroad program. So you got people from Germany, people from Belgium, people from France, people from Slovakia, right? Polish. They come there and they're talking. They're like, "Yo, we see Trump in office. How did he get in there?" They asking the American, right? I don't know how Trump got in there. This is again, bro. This is WWE. This is Vince McMahon. Other countries look at America like a showcase, bro. Like it's not. We're considered people who are rude, who are bullies, who have it good, better than a lot of other places. Stolen this, stolen that. These are from people who are again on the outskirts of America, but have a firm understanding of how Americans are treated and how they are viewed. Now, it may be a lot of it is not propaganda because we know the history of America. I'm just telling you about Trump and how things are perceived from the outside world looking into America.
Okay.
So, that's interesting. You know what? Hopefully Trump hopefully Trump has our best interests at hearts, man. At heart, and we'll see. Last word on this, bro, before we move on.
I like how you say, a lot of it is propaganda, but a lot of it is not, because America has a history of violence, a history of stealing, a history of conquering, and a history of being full of itself. Um, I'm not sure all good things must come to an end, and history has shown us that over time. Now, I just hope that the end of America don't come within my timeline or within my kids' timeline.
Right.
It's just
Yeah. Yeah.
so,
Um,
go ahead.
so we gonna check this out, man. We talking about a guy who pretty much blew himself up. He blew himself up with a couple of firecrackers. I'm not sure why he
Oh, that's
wanted to do
correct.
that. You said what'd you say, bro?
Off the bat, and then they get socked up. He gonna get socked out. Squabble up, man.
I just wanna here's the deal, how can I say this? We gonna play the video. But I just want to tell you there are a lot of bots out here. Now these are all for the white people, for the people who ain't black. This ain't all black people, man. This ain't all black people. All black people don't just blow their fingers off when they working firecrackers, bro.
Don't you do that. It's way more Caucasians out here acting crazy. They got a whole show called Jackass, where they used to
Oh yeah,
stuff
yeah.
bums in their ass.
Right. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look,
Absolutely, bro.
let me just say this first before you start the video. Stupidity doesn't transcend color. It can cross any path, whether you're white, black, Asian,
Mm-hmm.
African, Caucasian, Mexican, whatever.
Absolutely, man.
It can
Ab-
happen to you.
Absolutely. I'm about to play the video. Let's see what's going on right here.
Let's go.
Easy. I think you can do it. Easy all day.
Now, for extra, I guess is he a person like a radio personality on No Jumper? I think
Radio
so.
personality, that works for the No Jumper podcast. Strictly known for his catch slogan is off the back.
What does that
Known for
mean?
socking niggas out. That means so off the jump, basically. Just like off the
Okay,
jump.
that's his nickname, off the
Yeah.
bat. Yeah, he
No, that's
could.
the slogan. Off the
Yeah.
back, he gonna put hands on him. They're gonna squabble up off the back. You know what I'm saying? He like to have his
Wow.
2, 6, 7 things off the back.
Wow. Okay, off the bat. All right. Let's check him out.
All day he got it. He got it. He got that. I don't got that. He got that. Come on, boys.
Yes, this early. 4 cuz. 4 times 10. Vernon Avenue, you know, then you know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, I don't know who, but I'm blowing some. On Vernon Avenue, I'm blowing something up. Yeah, Vernon Avenue. You see this Vernon Ave. Mean I'm blowing something up today. Told him, stop playing on Vernon Ave. Vernon Avenue. Shit. Bitch, they hit the hood is set. Bitch, back to back. I'm in four shit dead homies and I'm getting chipped. Little bitch in the hood.
Hey, do your big one.
Baby mama on the side cause she mad as shit. Get it in.
Craig.
I'm getting it in. Fucking bitches in the hood, nigga, daily though. In the hood on the block where I'm at though. I'm gonna blow up. Wrong in dead homie. It's the fourth. I'm gonna blow. want to get blown up today. Throwing it off the back, I'm blowing it up. Stop playing CDs. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you. Vernon Avenue, the back. I'm blowing your ass up. I'm blowing somebody up today off the back.
I don't think he knew it was gonna be. He was gonna blow himself up.
Off the back, he didn't know he was gonna blow himself up.
Boom. Listen, man. Yo, that music is crazy though.
I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you. Vernon Avenue, the back. I'm blowing your ass up. I'm blowing somebody up today off the back.
He kept his word. He admitted his word.
Hey, he kept his word. He did.
He said he can blow on somebody else. Man, look, it's power in the tongue. When you're known for putting the beats on people, for terrorizing folks in jail, knocking folks out, and when your homies come up and peanut butter up his ass, um, this is some of the sick stuff that Poe actually has been involved in. Off the bat, you know he's been involved in that. So when you say when you got plans of blowing somebody up or blowing something up, and that something turns out to be you, gotta be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you ask for. You got to be careful what you sign up for, man. A lot of these fireworks are old and um, can malfunction,
Mm-hmm.
and it's power in the tongue, man. You say you're gonna blow somebody up, man. Come on, man. Who you planning on blowing up? You know,
If-
go ahead, sit down, blow. Do your hand up, okay? Cool.
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Your audio tweaking a little bit. Say something. Go out and come back in. Go out and come. Yeah, go out and come back in. So this guy here, man, what kind of fireworks is he even playing with? Like, you playing with these fireworks, bro? They look tiny. They look like they just can't. It look like they'll malfunction in a second. Let me see. Your audio tweaking on this, Brody. Like his hand right now is like it's covering the fireworks, man. You know, for me, I don't understand why he would be even playing with fireworks that look like this. I'm not even sure. You know, so my whole thing is if you're not looking to actually exercise your right to hide fireworks that, you know, that actually work, I'm not sure what you're doing. You know, I'm not sure what you're doing, man. Let's get bro back in here. Yo. Yeah, your phone tweaking, Brody. Yeah, man. So, you know, this it's unfortunate that this guy had to actually deal with this because at the end of the day, I understand that he's looking to, you know, get some sort of clout or something like that, but this is ridiculous, man. He known for punching people out. You know you a sad individual when you looking like this, man. Bro, you sad, you tired, bro. Sad and tired. You should have did it. You was doing too much anyway. You've been doing too much. You know, you know, moving your hands, you know, throwing up gang signs, you doing all this other stuff. That's why I say, kids, stay in school, man. Stay in school, read a book. It's not gonna be too many of you that's gonna survive. He didn't survive too much BS. That's why he made it to this point. He didn't survive way too much BS. Kabloom! I don't necessarily like fireworks. My dad never really let us play with fireworks growing up. I just think that I can get more excitement out of doing something that I love to do versus, using fireworks. That's just me. So for anybody who's, they looking to actually play with fireworks, don't use this guy as an example. I would say don't try to say you could possibly say, don't say you're gonna blow somebody's house up. I'm throwing them in your house, I'm throwing them at you, I'm blowing somebody up today. He kept his promise. This young man kept his promise. That's one thing I could say. This is a positive. He kept his promise, man. These are boondock situations. Like, what the hell is going on? Why can't we just all sit down and come up with a plan to build something? He would have been more productive at the beach building. When you remember when Wallow was taking a shovel inside the sand and putting it in the bucket, he would have been more productive there. He would have been more productive reading the book, chilling somewhere else. But this guy is sad, man. Kaboom. That's all. That's probably all I would have heard. Kaboom. That's the main thing. Look like you back, bro. Look like you good now.
Man,
That's
hopefully we gonna see him.
that's the thing. Like I don't understand that. I don't understand how you fix him. Like, yeah, I'm blowing somebody up today. I'm throwing them in your house, throwing them at you, doing this, doing that. I'm gonna blow somebody up today. He kept his promise. He kept his promise. Go ahead, bro.
Man, we starting to see in this day and age, bro, that when you constantly put out negative energy and constantly put out negative connotations of things that you're going to do to people or you're bringing harm to people, eventually some of that stuff is coming back to you. Whether it come back this year, we say 2 years, 3 years, maybe even 5. Shit, it could be even a decade.
Yep.
But a lot of people are getting their just due for some of the things that as far as for the energy that they put out into the universe. Now off the bat, you know what I'm saying? He was saying he was blowing some shit up on Vernon Avenue. You know what I'm saying? On this, on that, on that. You know what I'm saying? He was ready to blow something up. And then, you know what I'm saying, he came back home singing that sad song. You know what I'm saying? And this is you never wanna laugh at somebody's failure. I'm not looking down on you, man. I'm not gonna kick you while you're down. But how old that man? How old is for extra, man? At a certain age, man, certain games you shouldn't be playing no more, bro. Off the bat, you know what I'm saying? You can't be playing certain games. And playing
See,
with fireworks, man,
for
we learned at a
extra
young age,
is
bro.
he's 35 years old. He's
Man,
probably
come
a little
on,
older
man.
now. Yeah.
35, 35 off the bat, and then your right hand that day you've been living with your right hand. This is rock 'em sock 'em.
Yeah,
You just lost your power puncher. Yeah,
that's the
playing.
last time. That's the last time you eat some Wingstop, bro. With that hand, bro. It's done. You're done, bro.
Yeah. You can't write with that hand no more. You can't touch your old lady with that hand no more. Cause
Yeah.
you wanna act like you Superman. Everybody guess, oh man, he's somebody off the bat. Yeah, big strong, big cock D's and Debo, knocking people out and putting peanut butter on people's asses. Hey, maybe you can use your right hand. Cause you ain't using it right, bro. Off the bat.
Off the
On
bat.
Vernon Avenue. Man. Don't disrespect the Vernon Avenue. But off the back, you know what I'm saying? The man's got you like a dweeby on the floor like he didn't
You
look
ain't
so
look
tough
so
on that
super.
floor with his head
Yeah.
blown off.
Yeah. You look like a baby right here, bro. Like you look.
You like a baby. And,
You look like a you look like a baby right there. Like all the life had been sucked out of you. No diddy.
yeah,
Like
he drained. You like he been drained,
yeah.
man. And what? You can bounce back from this. It's gonna take a strong mentality. Um, you may learn. You can learn something. You can use this as a learning experience because man, nothing's promised in life. But when you play stupid games, sometimes you win stupid prizes
Yeah.
off the bat.
Off the bat, you ain't think you was gonna win at the day. Not that day. You was just talking too crazy. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm doing. We got something for you. We not gonna take your whole hand, but we gonna take at least 2 to 4 fingers off you, boy.
Oh, oh
That's what
man.
happened, man. Like we can't make this up, bro. This life, bro. You done put peanut butter up people's
Yeah.
ass. You done knock a few people out. You ain't respecting life
Yeah,
at
man.
all. So we gonna have to take a couple of
Them
your
fingers
fingers.
can't bully nobody no more. You can't bully if they gonna pick on somebody on side, man. You trying to bully on 607 up, man. Let's see how much the game love you, man, because it's gonna take a minute to heal up. Let's see if off the bat.
Oh
Let's see if the
man.
game gonna look out for you.
Yep.
Let's see if they gonna be here for you. Cause off the bat, you gonna need some help getting around. You ain't gonna be able to, motherfucker run up on you and grab that head, you gonna start screaming. Off the bat.
Right.
I'm like, look,
Right.
I'm just keeping it the buck with you, man.
Um
I'm just keeping it the buck.
I want to read a little bit of this. It says, okay, rapper extra loses quote unquote 2 fingers, they say 2 to 4 fingers in gruesome fireworks mishap after joking about blowing somebody up. So it says a rapper and podcast host blew part of his hand off in a gruesome 4th of July fireworks mishap after sharing a video on social media holding fireworks and joking about blowing somebody up. Who wants to get blown up today? Rapper at 4 Extra asks in the Independence Day post, I'm going to blow your ass up. I'm blowing somebody up today. Bro, your mind
And
is
he wasn't
your
up. For
Go
some
ahead, bro.
reason, I know he wasn't talking about blowing up nobody else but his own people. He wasn't thinking about blowing up no Asian, no Caucasian, no Mexican. He was thinking about blowing up a nigga.
Yeah, we gotta
Off the
we gotta
bat.
exterminate these Negroes here, man. These niggas, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he was talking about black people. I'm pretty sure,
Hey,
no
he wasn't
doubt.
talking about nobody else but black people, man. You been harassing black folks. You're 35 years old. Your people here, bro, you chose to be a harassing folks. 4 Extra. You had a chance. 4th of July. Oh man, you say you ready to blow somebody up, and you did. You did that. You accomplished that. So I can't really knock you because you did what you said you was gonna do. In the grand scheme of things, you did what you said you was gonna do.
Hmm.
So you a man of your word. I keep that. You know. You're a man of your word.
Oh man.
Off the bat.
Off the bat,
You
sometimes we
know?
gotta step back and let life teach us, man.
No pun intended.
No pun intended, man. Like these are one of those moments where it blew me out the water when they said you blew yourself up, how you was talking and stuff like that. Like, bro, like you only get one life. Yet alone, you blew up 2 to 4 of your fingers. You only get one life, bro. But life had
Unless
to
he
like shut
Piccolo,
you. You said what? Right,
unless he
exactly.
Piccolo,
Unless
he can,
right.
he can
Unless he
grow back
Piccolo.
his fingers or something. But
It's sad. I'm gonna read a little bit more. It says 4 Extra has 2 fewer fingers. Now they say it has two to 4, right? But I'm just reading the New York Post article here. It says has 2 fewer fingers according to the social media reports, right? A post on No Jumper Podcast X account said the rapper had reportedly blown off his hand with a firework. An image purporting to show the grisly injury was also circulating on social media. No Jumper owner Adam22 clarified the extent of 4 Extra's injuries in a separate post from his personal account. I'm hearing that 4 Extra only lost 2 fingers, not the whole hand, he wrote. Also, he was blind for a few hours, but apparently his vision came back. In other parts of the video, 4 Extra makes more playful threats. Dead homies, who want to get blown up today? He asks, stop playing. You see these? He says, bro, why are we trying to be so tough with fireworks, bro? I don't understand it, bro. You 35 years old. Adam 22 not out there playing with fireworks, talking about who need to get. See, Adam 22 know who to get. He know who to get you dumb, stupid Negroes with fake
yeah,
chains on, 35 and up,
yeah.
nothing else going. They bring you on to crash out, throw up views. How many other white guys is he doing that to? Asian people he doing that to? Adam 22 not doing that.
It's he strictly trolls Negroes. He strictly bully his own people. You know what I'm saying? He hinders his own people from elevating. If you're from a different set, you know that's the code he goes by off the bat. Um, I'm just trying to figure out when he lit that motherfucking grenade in his hand. I mean, you only got .5. I mean, in my mind, I got .5 seconds. I'm soon as lit is gone.
Right.
Did he hold? He just held it in his hand. Man, I'm back, man. Look. Yeah, look. Like,
Bro, you think
like,
you when you get to a point in that in his mind, bro, in life, let's say you doing so much off the wall BS crap, like you get to a
yeah.
point where you believe nothing bad will happen to you. Like you kind of believe, like, bro, I'm good. I didn't survive this. I didn't survive that. I done put peanut butter up his ass. I done knocked him out. I done did all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And bro, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm this, I'm that. My fingers definitely won't get blown off. Bro, life
I
got
mean, once you oblige, once you cool with it and you telling stories of somebody getting peanut butter up their ass from you after you knocked them out, when your homies can't put peanut butter up his ass, like I believe you didn't checked out from reality as a man. Man, when like you on camera saying that you're involved in putting peanut butter up another man's ass. Off the bat, you know what I'm saying? When did we start condoning some of this stuff, man? But Adam 22, the homophobic what you want to call Adam? He likes to watch his wife get pounded out by black men. This is the master, the slave master, Adam 22. You know, he treats these Negroes like puppets, and he finds the ones that he can play on
that
to
he could
the
puppeteer.
best. Yeah, we sit back and watch him. He builds these characters up, and then eventually, whether it's from him or from themselves, they're tearing themselves down. So hey, hey, it was fun while it lasted. You got Kevin Gates coming up to the hospital to see for extra. Man, Kevin Gates, he look goofy right now, man. Like, man, it's like, bro, like you look like a
What Kevin
clown.
Gates gonna fucking heal you or something, bro?
Yeah, I'm just here to spread my love. Hey, man, Kevin Gates, he full of it, bro. I'm sick of these niggas, man. It's crowned out. Get somebody some real springtime and got some common sense. Not somebody that's lighting the M80 in their hand. Bro, even on the game, you only got a second to throw that ball. On the video game, I put my hands up, man. I digress.
Bro, Kevin Gates, what are you talking about? I'm just here. Kevin Gates went to visit the rapper who allegedly lost some fingers due to a fire. Kevin Gates is currently dealing with some saddening heartbreak, but that doesn't mean he can't show support to another rapper going through it. Bro, he brought this
I can
on
respect
himself,
it.
bro. What do you mean going through it?
I,
He lit, bro. I'm so sick of these. I'm sick of these niggas, bro. I'm
that's
so
what
sick of this
it
shit,
is.
bro. Like, bro, you did it to yourself. What are you talking? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm feeling rent coming on.
Okay,
You did it
that's
to
right.
yourself, man.
That's
I'm
right.
so sick of you niggas. I'm so sick of you niggas, bro. You been playing in people's ass. You knocked people out. Who knows how you done
Off
treated
the
your
bat.
mama, your grandmama off the bat, your sister, the last girl you done been with, what classroom teacher who tried to pour on you, who you probably dismantled. You big, strong as an ox. And you took the firecracker. We know you got the brain of a pea pod. You took the firecracker. Boom! And Kevin Gates coming up to see you.
All right, man. Hey, why?
God,
Look,
bro.
I can understand. This is a very learnable moment for you, for extra. You're going to learn. Hey, if you're not going to learn from this, what can you learn from? This is a very teachable moment. Off the bat, you're gonna learn that, man. You can't play like that, bro. You're 35, though. You're 35. At 35 years of age, bro, you shouldn't be blowing your goddamn fingers off on the 4th of July. At 35 years of age, you shouldn't be saying you're going to blow somebody else up on the 4th. Hey, man,
No.
I'm the time. Well, I'm burning everything. Hey, look, We gotta start calling clowns clowns, man. Ain't nothing wrong with calling the clown a clown.
Yeah.
If
And
somebody's 35 plus years old and every other senses, they merching on something, they banging it on this, it's off the back, it's on their hood, but when you check their credentials, check for extra credentials, man. He grew up in a loving household. He had two me and both his parents. So now it's cool to choose his life when people will love to come up in the type of situation that Forrest came up in. He came up in a loving household. But you choosing to be idiotic. You choosing to be this type of person. Why? So when you
yeah,
choose to be this person, when you didn't have to choose that lifestyle off the back, at 35 years old, you got to deal with learning how to write with your left hand when you really right-handed type
mm,
shit. Because off the back, you want to be out here doing goofy stuff. Hey.
great point, man. Great point. Off the bat, you didn't. I mean, you blew your okay. So you blow your hand up. See, people not talking about the ins and outs of what actually is going to happen moving forward. He's traumatized. He gonna have to go through whatever else surgery. Not only surgery, he has to go through some form of physical therapy, which is a motherfucker. Then after that,
Yeah.
he got to get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Here's
Don't skip a step because it still has to heal. If it doesn't heal properly, you can lose that head, my nigga. Ain't none of
absolutely
that playing
great point.
around.
Yeah. See, you done did so much time playing around, and you niggas kill me. When y'all play around, this all I see. Hold on, bro. This all I see right here. Bobby Schmurder. You remember Bobby Schmurder when he was dancing in front of all them executives, bobbing and
Oh
weaving
yeah,
and
epic on top of the table. That's right.
bro. If this not chucking and jiving, I don't know what is, bro. This is what you niggas look
Man.
like to me. This is a real life Boondocks, man. Why is there so many of you? Why do we know so many of you niggas,
You
man?
know, if you put your mind to it, you can
This is what they
accomplish
give money
anything.
to though, bro. This is what
Why
they
do
give the
we know
contracts
so
to,
many of
man.
these niggas, bro? Why is it like this, man? I'm so sick of this, bro. Bring my nigga JP back, man. Nigga with some sense. And take 2, 3 of you niggas back. Bring JP back.
Man,
I'm
bro.
tired of it, bro.
Don't let Gusto Marley, man. Like, yeah, ain't no reward for being real. Ain't no reward for having common sense. You get looked down upon when you speak out against the buffoonery and the coonery that's going on in these times. It's a despicable era we in, and no honor in our honorable era. Everybody is for themselves, and the lengths that people will go to gain notoriety is at an all-time high of buffoonery, stupidity, and it's going to take. We're gonna need more than prayer to get us out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. So and we ain't gonna be able to save some of you niggas. So
Oh yeah,
and
some of you niggas got to go. Some of you niggas just got to go. Look, I'm sorry
right,
to say this, but some of you niggas got to go. It's just as simple as that.
right. Yeah.
Off the bat.
I
I
just
like
want
that.
y'all
Though.
to
You got to it though.
I just want to see, don't none of these people in this exec epic. Now this is epic, right? Epic Records. Don't none of these white people. You see Bobby Schmurder right here. This is Bobby Schmurder. None of these people are black. Now I'm just talking about skin tone, but as you can see, none of these people look black, and he's in a chucking and driving. You know what I'm saying? You know the little dance he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when it, like
He didn't have
what?
to. He didn't have to do none of that shit though. To be honest, like, I mean, he didn't have to do none of that. It was a hot song. They just up there looking at him like, hey, look at this nigga. I can just imagine the
I can
thoughts
imagine.
in the white folks' head as he's up there clowning. But shout out to Bobby Smurder. But once he out of jail, man, man, I don't know, man. Whatever Turk team that he was on in jail, man. Enough of that. His time to hang it up too, man. We ain't tired of him, bro. We tired of Bobby Smurder too. Tell him to hang it up.
Yeah, man. You know what people don't tell you is that it's a short road. Bobby Shmurda was on top of the hip hop game. Get a case because he talking about the actual crimes that he did do. Like, is this like the police looking like? Is this for real? Like, we okay? Let's go ahead and lock him up. He admitted to this, boom, bam. He got out. His career ain't been the same since. This is crazy. He's probably
I
was
mean, because he literally shot a nigga last about a week ago. Well, when ARL said, I was right there, my man Skinny. I was right there. No, he really robbed the nigga. I was literally right there.
the reason why
I mean,
I like it because it's like reality rap. Because when he say he shot a nigga, I seen him do it. So I'd be like,
no,
whoa.
literally, with my own two eyes.
Right. I just
Man,
want to
look.
see when Bobby Shmurda on the table. This is crazy, bro. When he slide across the table, bro. Like, bro, like, what are you in here doing, bro? What are you in here doing, bro? Like, this is crazy to me.
High,
He
giraffe pussy in there.
he switched it off the table. I mean, that takes some coordination. That takes some coordination. He popping everybody up. He popping, bro. He in the courtroom hitting
He
everybody
didn't
like
shot
that.
everybody. Yeah, shot the whole crowd up.
Bro, this is crazy to me, bro. Like, this is crazy. I've never seen a rapper do this, man. This is crazy, bro. Shout out
Hey,
to
bro,
Bobby
hey,
Shmurda,
bro,
man. He was just trying to.
don't disrespect Soulja Boy. You ain't saying Soulja Boy was the first rapper to go inside these companies and shoot everybody. Man. Don't
No,
disrespect
those are
Soulja, bro.
facts. Those are facts. All right, man. Let's get to Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. So it says here the breakup, more like boot up. So I guess they, working out together. Cardi B was spotted getting sweated out by Stefon Diggs in a workout vlog posted today because reports of them breaking up are bogus. A source close to the couple tells CMZ she and Stefon are not officially broken up, in spite of Bodak Yellow rapper wiping her IG slate clean of their romantic union. Why you wipe
That's
your
right.
IG clean? Anyway, it says Cardi seemed to make an attempt to clarify the relationship was still on by reposting a clip from his vlog of the two working out together while vacationing in Europe last month. Cardi lashed out at fans Tuesday, urging them to have a big bowl of shut the fuck up and go outside and touch grass instead of commenting on her relationship. Go to dinner, go shopping, go to the park, get off the internet. Enough.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
it's bullshit come from Cardi. Because Cardi, all you do is go to the internet and tell people how much fun you're having. And all you doing, you're so happy with all set. And then as soon as we see you taking pictures down, now you tell people to go outside and don't focus on relationship. I mean, Cardi's full of bullshit, man. She used to rob folks back in the day. She used to drug men and take their money. She's a stripper. She's look, no disrespect to the married woman. I'm speaking of the stripper Cardi, the stripper version. The Cardi before she got famous. She's ran through. These are not my words. These are facts known from just from Newark hip hop scene.
Bro,
When did she,
what her being ran through gotta do with this, bro? I mean,
it ain't got a lot to do with it. It ain't got a lot to do with it, man. Like when did we start when did we start listening to hoes? Hotel, no tell. You know what I'm saying? We don't man, look, she's married, took offset, she got about 3 kids with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Um her and Offset having problems. She's getting back because she's getting flung around by Stefon Diggs, who is a fucking ladies' man. And everybody in there right now knows Stefon Diggs is not going to cut Cardi B. And if he does, who don't call?
He was,
Hey, who
bro.
gives a fuck?
When they went to the football locker room, they said, "Who would you least likely would depend on?" You know what I'm saying? Your sister to actually date. Everybody said,
Stefon
"Oh,
Diggs.
Stefon Diggs."
So I'm just going off what historically speaking from everybody know. They man Stefon, he's the only going to cram you, gonna basically Piper and Cardi out, and then he's gonna be on to the next.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is this: if your whole ordeal was that you're not so mad at Offset because he was with multiple females, multiple women, why go out? Why as soon as you go outside a relationship, you go to a man that is known for fucking with multiple bitches? That's not don't have a history of being loyal. So it's like it's confusing to me. It's kind of like a oxymoron. Like you say you want this, but then go exactly to the opposite of what you say you want, and then you try. You can no matter how long you try to hold on to it. We know everybody knows it's not going to work out. This is not the end all be all. But guess what? You still got to look after all that shit you did. You still got to look your kids in the eye. You still got to look Offset in the eye. She got to still look yourself in the eye. What's the
Yeah.
point? Oh, you had fun. Oh, fun. Been
Congrats.
having fun your whole goddamn life. Been shaking ass, man, on the pole. Come on now, Cardi. Fun. I guess fun is worth more than self-respect. Fun is worth more than your husband Offset being able to look at you and take the kids out and have some goddamn dignity when he do it.
Oh,
That that's that, that's worth more than fun.
her and Offset are done. It'll never be the same. It'll never be the
No,
same. I'm
no, we
sorry.
we know that. Yeah, look, she done took a middle finger and put it in his sore spot. No dignity.
Right.
Um, like man, you never look at your old lady. You was married, man. You get viciously piped out all around in European areas, and you been getting flown here, you flown there. You even put my son hair as his hairstyle. Like you been doing the most. For what? You would think when you would get some money and get some bread, like even though Offset was wrong in how he moved with her, Offset he's done a lot of outlandish things, some diabolical things I may add. But man, if we doing it for the kids, let's not we gotta save face. It was back in the time you would want to save face for the kids. Bang, ain't no saving face. It's just a disgrace now. Fuck saving face, it's just a disgrace.
Yeah. I mean, you see Offset proposing to her right here, she get the gyrating and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, none of this mattered. None of this mattered. You
All in
know,
vain.
this is something that people just take notes on, man. At the end of the day, please just be happy with whoever is actually real, genuine. Don't fall in love with all these celeb couples that we seeing. It's just not worth it, man. This is cap. This was cap. If you ain't
And
gonna
we
marry
know it.
somebody and be together with them for 30 years later, man, stop it, bro. Stop the malarkey. The malarkey, stop the foolery. Whoever married you, tell them to take that back. I know so many stories, bro. From up of the hill to this profession and that profession and all this other stuff, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, man. So at the end of the day, go get your bread. Hopefully you can have somebody who love you for you. You ain't gotta put no ring on their finger. Y'all have here's my whole thing. I do a ceremony. I may
Yeah,
possibly
sure.
even buy a ring, but we not doing no paperwork. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about it. I got somebody that's good with it. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do no paperwork, none of that. Ceremony, cool. Maybe a ring, cool. But all this, look,
Yeah,
she
we
with
cool for
Stefon Diggs
ceremony.
now.
Yeah. See, man, the system has been created for if a man gets to a certain level of success, now you have women that can really plot and manipulate their love. People are really out here manipulating love to get it back in the long run. And it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It's it's crazy out here. You
You
gotta
gotta
you
you
gotta
gotta
really
pay to
protect
get
your heart.
married. You gotta pay to get married. Pay to get the divorce. I'm not doing it, bro. Like y'all wilding, bro. Stop it. I'm not doing that, bro. keep all that BS. We ain't had papers when people was trying to
What's
get married.
love got to do? Got to do with it.
Hey,
I get
shout out to
love
my guy
has nothing
Pac,
to do
man.
with it.
Man, Pac, you know
Man,
what I'm
shout out to
saying?
Pot, man.
You know, they took him
Man.
too early. Uh let's
I mean,
let's get
Pot, hey, we gonna get on for action, we'll get on Pot too. Hey, Pot, you know you weren't supposed to beat on nobody after the fight, man. You
oh
know,
my
man,
god,
don't
bro.
want happening,
Here
bro.
we go, bro. Here we go.
Man, don't want
Bro.
happening, bro.
Hey, bro, you gonna show some
You can't,
respect on the stream, bro. Show some respect on the stream,
you
bro.
can't, you can't, can't put 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't do blowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still one of the biggest pop fans ever. I'm just saying the facts of these are just the facts, bro.
Yeah.
Just the facts, Brody. You know, hey, long
Yeah,
live
man.
Pac, man. You know,
Yeah, man. You know, let's get to this last topic. It says here, oh man, it says Texas floods. Now, I don't know why people saying that Trump has something to do with these floods. You know, honestly,
can I
that
explain that?
huh?
Can I explain that? The reason why they say he has something to do with the flood?
Yeah.
Because they say he defunded like the weather people from being able to predict the weather and say like when a disaster is coming. Not even disaster, just weather. Like, you know, if it's
Mm.
gonna rain the next day, if it's gonna be this the next day. And because of that, they saying people are not able to predict and really properly prepare themselves for natural disasters, holiday, whatever, just things of that nature. That's the basis of it. Um, and if that's the truth, Trump wrong on that one. I don't, you gotta give me at least a fighting chance. God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, I feel you, man. It's bro. When I look at stuff like this, like, bro, it's a blessing that we still alive right now, bro. Like, we didn't see so much
Man.
crazy shit, bro. Like, this is crazy to me. Texas floods latest over 160 missing and at least 109 for the school
Confirmed
kids.
dead.
For the school kids in the back, it's 109, not 109. When you produce the and, you're looking at a decimal. I digress. And at least 109 dead as full scale of the disaster becomes clear. Okay, so let's read a little bit of this article. It says the death toll from the Texas flooding disaster reached at least 109 victims on Tuesday, though 161 are still known to be missing, State Governor Greg Abbott said. Know this, we will not stop until every missing person is accounted for, he told reporters at a press conference. There could very likely be more people added to the list. The majority of the flooding victims were killed in Kerr County after the Guadalupe River rose almost 24 feet in under an hour early on July 4th, carrying
God
off
damn.
vehicles, RVs, and lifting buildings from their foundations. Wow. Camp Mystic, an all-girls Christian summer camp on the riverbank, confirmed 27 girls and staff members had been killed, with 5 campers and 1 counselor still missing. Hundreds of emergency responders continue to search through debris, with the flood's footprint stretching more than 100 km. All right. Earlier, kilometers.
Man.
Earlier, Donald Trump confirmed that he and First Lady I think it's Melania Trump intended to visit the disaster site in Kerr County on Friday, but said they didn't want to get in anyone's way. That's what happened. The president goes and everyone is focused on them. I don't want anyone to focus on us, he said, adding that the situation was tragic. What's your take on this, man?
Man, tragic situation, bro. Man, death don't have no sides. Death is unbiased. It get anybody. And Mother Nature strikes again. And this time when it strikes with a vengeance, and it's taking a lot of lives. Man, I pray for those people down there in Texas. I got a homie that, a partner that's in Texas to check on him, make the grade, make sure he was cool. He said, man, it was crazy. He's seen a lot of flooding going on. And you need a truck right now. You don't need a car out there, you need a truck. Um, Life is not this one with son, man. And not to be not to sound ignorant or to sound rude, but this is not the first time somebody's died in the flood, and it's not going to be the last time somebody dies in the flood. But what I will say is we need to find a way to prepare ourselves for these situations better. Prepare ourselves for these situations for future times. Whether that's just having man, I don't know how you prepare for a river to rise 24 feet in under an hour. I don't know how you prepare for that. I don't know how can you prepare for that. But if it is a way to prepare for that, whether it's a safety net building that people can go to a day in advance, that people are going to know that okay, this flood is coming. Yeah, we gotta come up with a better system because it's no way that we can information can get passed around in less than 0.5 seconds. But with stuff like this, it seemed like it's still a surprise. It, I question it, but what do I know? Just hopefully in the future that we can find a better amends to this type of situation, and that this can subside and something else can take its place, something good, something joyous. So I have a daughter, so anytime anything involved with girls getting, especially young females losing their life, it's a tough thing for me to speak on. And I just know uh, somebody's life is going to be changed forever in a drastic way, especially coming from a parent. So this is man, it's a tragic situation. And I'm praying for the victims, but life goes on. As we know, life goes on. We just got to continue to try to live righteous. Don't get too down. Man, don't get too high. Don't get too down. Just try to stay at a at an equal playing field, and know that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So you just got to keep moving forward. That's it.
Well said, man. Well said. My thing is, as we start to wrap this thing up, man, like, and I'm kind of going off that vodka and lemonade right now, but at the end of the day, man, we only have one life to live. We talk about this shit a lot. We talk about it a lot. So my main thing is people keep fighting, keep going. That's really it. I have nobody has any other answers for you. I'll say this. I show Speed. Before he went viral, he had about 408 videos up. Fantastic. Just be patient. Right now, we got about 200 videos up. I feel like we just getting started. We got 200 up, man. I'm supposed to be interviewing my guy, Wayne Gordon. Shout out to Wayne Gordon. Shout out to Principal Tally. Shout out to Dr. David Lewis. Shout out to Teresa Cullen. Shout out to Ida Nelson. It's phenomenal, man. Beyond the Book is phenomenal. Bedtime Stories phenomenal. We gonna keep it going. There's no reason for us to stop. The foundation is there. We have a lot of great things going. And within my last segment, I'll also say this. I'll say this. For the people who do not understand, or let's say not understand, don't believe in good things happening. My dissertation will be done. I got about 2 chapters left. I never seen myself becoming Dr. Kimbrough. I want you to hear me. Never seen myself becoming Dr. Kimbrough. For some reason or another, it's here. I'm going down in history, man. It's magical. If I ain't did shit else, I'm going down in history. So these are things I want to talk about because I feel like we got people blowing their fingers off. At least we'll be in a position to say, okay, well, you know what? He tried to do something. It ain't just try to do something. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. This is Bedtime Stories. We're going to be back again tomorrow. We're going to go Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Unless there's like a emergency podcast, me and bro may hop on, talk about sports, news, whatever else. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's the time. We gotta, even it out. I'm still, doing my jogging, still, working out, still reading. I got my dissertation I'm working on, so a few other things that's in the works. So we're gonna keep it rolling because we done solidified it, man. What you got to say to him, bro, as we close this thing out?
The sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then it might as well shine together, man. And keep moving forward. Blessings beyond the book. A lot of big things coming up. Stay with us. Stay with us, man. Stay with us on the rise.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And as always, in this simulation, provide a demonstration to the higher power showing who you are. Only then do we soar across the pages of life. Until next time, man. You know what it is. Levitate.